Hello guys and welcome back to FTB Infinity Lite. I'm doing some testing here. I have tried a few generators and so far I think the Stirling generator with a capacitor is the best choice. It will give most bang for the buck when it comes to like charcoal and stuff. And it's needed because, well, I need more power. In long term I won't use charcoal burn fuel, of course. I have biodiesel over there that will come soon, not in this episode though. But I will prepare stuff for mining and trying to do some quarrying and stuff. Otherwise, not much has happened since last time. Alright, this one. I think I have converted tons of clay, let's see, yellow hardened. Lots of this hardened clay is turned into hardened clay, decolored into normal, and it's done automatically with this setup. I guess you've seen it in a video already, but I liked it so much so I have it here now. Alright, so first thing we'll do is to prepare a mining place. This one, I never tried it. I haven't done much with portals before or with other dimensions, but I think we'll try to do this because it sounds pretty fun. Another one, I don't want to have huge holes in this world. Flint and steel is required, and this will give us the mining multi-tool. And then to get this, we simply make an aroma frame, and we need, is it 10? I wonder where we should have it. A portal to a mining world. This is pretty cool actually. I wonder if I should do this like a Cimeral setup or part of the building in this direction. Would be pretty cool, I think. So, but I'll just smash it up somewhere to start with, and then we'll see if I can move it later. I have no idea if it's possible to move it. But let's place it here. Like a normal portal frame, and then what was it? Oh, it's supposed to be the multi-tool itself, right? Yeah, that's what it is. So let's sneak inside and see what we have here. Oh, it's getting dark, so let's not have it dark here. It's a kind of flat world. It's very... Oh, it's a nighttime only world. I didn't know that. So this will be kind of a dangerous place, but perhaps it's a good place to have a quarry where we don't need to be that often. Yeah, it will be interesting to see once we're ready for the quarrying or mining. Let's make 4 more just to have them. So we have enough. If I sleep here, am I sleeping over there as well? Is it the same time? We need to check. This is kind of new for me as well. Well, perhaps it's not new for you. And now it's morning. Perhaps we have the exact same time as in the overworld. Well, if you do know, feel free to drop a line. It seems to be stable enough for now. But there should be mining caves here and a good place for mining overall. Alright, so what will we use to mine? Well, the RFTools has a block called the Builder. And now when I have lots of diamonds, 28, I did some mining, I was in very good luck, I got some more, so we can actually start using this builder. This is the one we want. Ender pearl and bricks. So alright, let me get all this and we'll be right back. Okay, so that's the 16 we need to start with. Now let's see if we can make 4 of those bricks, and that will give us the builder. But the builder is not... Let's see, how much did this give? 60 RF per tick, and this is 64, but in less time, I don't know. I don't remember exactly which one was best, but it was neither of these two compared to what I have over there. But anyway, back to this. We need to get this builder working. We actually need to do some more stuff. We need a quarry upgrade. And there are different types. So the shape card, clearing quarry, some of them will... let's see, I'm a little confused here. So the first one that you make is this one, the shape card quarry. It will not clear what we have done, I think. It's a solid box. And lots of stuff to read. This one will replace with dirt, and this one will be also replace things with dirt, so you don't end up with a huge hole. And then you can get a clearing quarry, and this one will quarry all blocks and leave space there. So in that case you will end up with a huge hole, but it's easier to see where you've been and not, so I'll try that. But in either way, we need to do this one first. And that's the shape card quarry. Builder, shape card. We need some power as well, but we will not do... I don't think we will be able to do everything today in either way. So let's just take all our stuff and head over, just to see how it goes. Okay, so let's see, we should basically have one path in the middle to make things easier. In that case, we'll place it right here on this edge. And then we'll take our card, because right now if we enter here we will only build things, and now if we right click in the right out in the middle, we will solid bottom sphere, yeah, solid box. The size of this is, let's see, we should have it perhaps 64 blocks in one direction, 64 deep, and 64 in next. And let's void all these things for now. We can make them later anyway. Perhaps these two are needed still, but all cobblestone and dirt is, well, I don't want any more right now. So now we have the dimension. we can right click in it, so we install it. Now let's see, preview mode. So this is how it looks right now. It's not what we want, so let's place it up in the top corner. That means we'll mine this area, and once we start mining I can actually walk on top of this without falling down. And we'll place a chest on top. And let's see, we do a single run and stop. Well, let's skip the sound, or we can turn off later. Entities are not moved, that means that chickens and stuff will fall down. And I think that's pretty much it. We need a redstone signal, and that's unfortunate because I don't have anything. And of course power. Right now we don't have much of power, so let's just see if it output power. It's stopped, and if you turn it on, yeah, I think it works. But since we have no power, it won't really do much. So I just want to try this, and then once we get power, I'll try to get it over here. We have no tesseract like we had in the old packs, so that's unfortunate, but hopefully we'll find a different way to get them here. So let's just add a few here and see if it's, yeah, see we're getting stuff. Marble is collected, it's not stone. Wood is collected, and now we can turn this on as well. So I think it's running. It's quite huge, 64, perhaps I overdid this. I should have made it smaller, it will take forever to get down. But I think it has started over here somewhere and cleared off, well, at least something. It's not really what I forgot to make it. Damn, I really wanted to do that. So let's go back and do this, because I really wanted to make a hole. It's easier to see where it is and what level we're mining at. So remember that you need to have some glass around it to make it a clearing quarry. Instead of just replacing with dirt. So let's see, let's reset this, the offset to 0. Like that. We waste those things. This in off. And place it in top right corner. Or northwest corner. And now it should start. We have some power at least. Now we can turn this back because it's emptied. Oops. And this is the, yeah. No worries. Kind of eager to see this working now. Okay, so it's only working over here, but not. Do we get some offset anyway? It's not what I wanted. Okay, so some investigations later, perhaps you knew this already, but I didn't. Things are working as they should. The thing is that this quarry works with one chunk at a time. So what we saw over here was basically just the first chunk, and then it moved on to the next chunk once completed all the way down. So that makes things work perfectly because it's better from a lag point of view, and you also get the minerals from the bottom layers instead of just clearing everything on top and then going slowly down. So this will work perfectly fine. I'm already getting lots and lots of this. See, this is perfect. I emptied it a few times already. And during that time, this is not cruising along that well, but it's doing stuff. However, yeah, right. I want to see if we can chunk load this. If I can claimed. How did we do this? Yeah, chunk loaded. So let's try this and see if it can continue run while we are in the other dimension. Because I tried to do this over here and I chunk loaded the entire base, I think. Not everything, parts of it. Yeah, you shift left click and this will chunk load. And shift right click to unchunk load. Alright. Yep, let's try that. Right, and while I was waiting, I was actually crafting some stuff because I think I will quickly try to make the diesel generator, since now I have biodiesel. And I think we can do it quite quickly. I almost have all the stuff we need. Just need, let's see, 7 engineering and we need 13. It's quite steel heavy process this, but I hope this will be enough. So by doing this, and we need some steel parts, and we need 4. I think we need 2 more. So lots of steel. Be prepared to use up like a stack or perhaps two stacks. I think those steel parts are done, and then we just need 24 more ingots because we have no steel that's compatible. The electrical steel is not compatible. I just think we need some more iron. I said 24, right? And here we have 19. Almost. But we can start to plan this out because this is where I want it. It's a huge structure. It is 3 times 5. So yeah. 3 times 5, we can start with this part over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we do like this, then we can still reach this part. And just a 9 block here. This is huge. You also need high voltage power for it. So let me build this and get all the stuff, and we'll be right back. Alright, I think I did some miscalculation because I think we had enough steel, but I'm not complaining. Some wire connectors over here, and then we just need to see that this works. This one. And we need a good energy cell because the capacitor bank, pretty much the same thing. Connector here. It can input 5000 RF per tick, and that's good because the biodiesel engine runs at 4096. So this is very much needed. And I think one bucket is roughly 500,000. So if we just take a few buckets here, let's see, can we put it in, or we need to pipe it in? Let's pipe it in. Now it's running, so just put it in there. And we should end up at, yeah, 1.8, we had 1.3, right? So a few more buckets and we have good power for the quarry. Of course I will hook this up together again. This is running just fine. This power will be connected to the main power line, but everything needs to be rerouted. I have no idea how I want to have it right now. But this is good, we'll get lots of power. And we can run out to, so 2 more buckets. And we can take this capacitor bank with us temporarily, of course. Everything you see here is temporary. Okay, so it's done. So if you don't remember, there are 3 outputs here. You can use all 3 of them if you want them to different locations. They will split evenly, but doing like this is totally fine, of course. Alright, let's run out and see if it has come any further. And after that, I'm pretty much happy with this episode. I have no power. I wonder if this was running. I forgot to check. But now it's running quickly. Look at that. It will drain quite quickly though. Wow, this is draining. But this is perfect. We have good progress. We have a way to get quick energy. We have a good way to use that energy because we're getting some good stuff here. So I need to start looking at an automatic processing method. 27, I'll try to remember that. Automatic processing and lots and lots of more of power generation. All right, good progress. I hope you liked it. I sure did it myself. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.